Hello guys, what's up? And today we're going to talk about triceps. So okay, what is the best method to train tricep? Any pushing movement, downwards or upwards, will train your triceps. But to what extent is a different question. Isolation is not as good as compound. Compound is king. Compound motions, we use multi-joint movements, is the best method to grow muscles. Same thing applies to the triceps. But triceps actually are a little bit more tolerant. You can train isolation exercises to grow triceps. But the thing is, of course, they are not as good as any compound motion. I would, of course, suggest why not do the best, which is do compounds. Superset it with isolation exercises. Usually it's suggested that to get big tricep you do a compound motion, which is basically a small grip bench. That is a good exercise, but by itself it will not make you grow because it will not activate the triceps 100%. What I found out the best is just to do a semi-compound exercise, which is not isolation, because that is not gonna give you big results. So you could do skull crushers. You lie on a bench, and what you do is you actually do not do this isolation movement. You actually try to push the weight upwards a little bit. So it's a special motion, it's not an isolation and it's not a compound like a bench press, but it's more of a combination where you keep the stress 100% of the time on the tricep. And also, you do not lock your elbows. You do not want to injure or start any injuries in your elbows, because the more you do these exercises, the more likely you are to get injured. The more often you lock your elbows, the more likely you're gonna get hurt. And I recommend that you do not do it. This is, of course, my opinion, my experience, as I said, my testing. You can do whatever you want, but you just do a half compound exercise like this, half compound, where you just push the weight. So the start is actually, it looks a little bit like in the middle between. It's very difficult. Maybe in the gym I'll show you a little better. So this is one variation. The second one, which I do the most often, is after I finish my chest workout, I always feel some kind of pump in my tricep, and this is a golden opportunity to completely finish them off with heavy cable tricep pushdowns. I just grip a bar, and this bar should be looking a little bit bent like this, not straight, bent. But if you don't have a bent bar, you can use a straight up. But if you have a bent, use a bent bar, and about this, just a shoulder width, not too wide, not too small. And what I do is this: I do not do any isolation. I do not do this. First of all, you are locking your elbows, which is not good. A lot of people are doing it. A lot of people are complaining about elbow joint pain. This is the main reason why. But this is not the main problem. The main problem with this exercise is it's an isolation exercise. It's just a temporary tension on your tricep. What you need to do is to have a constant tension on the right muscle with heavy weight and feeling a pump. So you just grip the bar, this is how you do it, and you just push the weight. You just tilt your back a little bit forward, bend your knees a little bit, and you push the weight downwards. You keep your elbows a little bit outside of your body, so you don't do this. You push your elbows a little bit outwards, your arms up, and your hands a little bit forward, and you're pushing down. Pushing, and you do not go all the way down. You do not lock your elbows. That's it. You do a relatively heavy weight of 8 repetitions, and I guarantee you that you are going to get a nice pump. And you can finish this by taking lightweight dumbbells and just do these extensions. This is not for building any massive amount of muscles, but it's good to finish, just to take the last breath out of your tricep. So no isolation, only compound exercises. You get your big compound exercise from the chest movement, so there's no point in doing after your chest session to do a small grip. There's no point. If you're having a chest day where you include your tricep, the best way to do it is after you're done with your chest, with flat bench or incline bench, is just you go to a skull crusher and do this semi-compound, and or a cable push down, where you just push in a compound movement. And of course there are even more tricks up my sleeve that I will show you later to get the super results, to get superhuman triceps. See ya.